boys and girls. So writing today, we're going to be writing about the weather, and we're going to be making sure that we have 2 paragraphs. So I've got my learning intention here, which is we are learning to use a variety of sentences to engage the reader. And I know I can be successful in that by using simple and compound sentences in my writing. I can use interesting and technical words. I can use paragraphs to start a new idea. And I can write neatly and accurately so my reader can read my message. I've also got my little anchor chart here to tell me what a compound sentence is if I get stuck. And a compound sentence is 2 simple sentences or 2 ideas joined together by a comma and a conjunction. And a conjunction is and, but, or, so, because. And then at the bottom, it tells me what a simple sentence is, which has 1 idea. And then examples of a compound sentence. So let's get started. Okay, so for writing today, I'm going to be writing about clouds. And if I go to my previous page, I need to make sure that I'm using simple and compound sentences, which are in the learning intention and success criteria. I need to use interesting and technical words, and I need to write neatly and accurately so that my reader knows exactly what I'm trying to say and what my message is. I also have a little anchor chart of what a compound sentence is, which is 2 simple sentences joined together with a comma and a conjunction. And a conjunction is and, but, or, so, and because. So in my first paragraph, I'm going to introduce the different groups of clouds. So my first sentence is going to be, there are a lot of different clouds in the sky. And I put a full stop at the end of my sentence. Now this is a simple sentence because it only has 1 idea. The next sentence I'm going to start off is saying the different groups of clouds. So my sentence is, there are 4 groups of clouds and they each have different features. So I've made this into a compound sentence where there's 2 ideas put together and I use the word and. So I'm going to highlight that conjunction for you. So this is where I start introducing these clouds. Now when I mentioned about the features, it's what makes them special. So this is where I'm going to list now the different groups of clouds. And this is where I put a colon and I start listing them using dot points. So I've got the cumulus cloud, I have the stratus clouds, the cirrus clouds, and the nimbus clouds. So I know that I'm successful in writing my first paragraph because I've got a simple sentence and a compound sentence, and I'm using interesting words such as features, but I'm also using technical words, which is the different groups of clouds like the cumulus cloud, the stratus cloud, the cirrus cloud, and the nimbus cloud. Okay, so my next paragraph is going to be on cumulus clouds, and I've done a subheading so that my reader knows what this paragraph is going to be about. So I mentioned in my first paragraph that this is one of the groups of clouds, and these clouds are large and fluffy clouds, and they are often really white. So I'm going to start off my sentence saying cumulus clouds, and I need to make sure it's a capital letter because 1, it's the name of the cloud and that needs to be a capital, and 2, it's the beginning of my sentence. So I'm rereading it just to make sure it makes sense. Cumulus clouds are large, white and fluffy. Okay, so my next sentence is, these clouds look really soft and similar to cotton wool or cauliflower. So I'm using an interesting word here, and I'm going to underline it, and I'll underline it in orange, similar. So that means it looks the same or close to. This is also a compound sentence because it's two ideas saying it's really soft, and I'm also describing its appearance. So it looks like cotton wool and cauliflower, and I use the conjunction and, so I'll underline that. So going back to my learning intention and success criteria, I need to check to make sure that I'm successful in my writing today. So I need to make sure that I have used simple and compound sentences, which I have. I've used interesting and technical words in my paragraphs, which I have. And my paragraph started with a new idea. So my first paragraph was about all the different groups of clouds, and then my second one was about the cumulus cloud. And my writing's neat and accurate so that my reader can see my message. Can't wait to see your paragraphs about the weather. Happy writing.